Do you ever wonder sometimes if you're getting the full internet speed that you really pay for? Now, especially here in Canada, we all know that internet speed that is said to be purchased for, we don't always get. It's an up to type deal. So we're going to deal with whatever we can. But at the same time, there is some disparity between your router hardware, either the router that comes from the ISP or a router that you put in yourself after the fact. This has happened to a few of my clients in the past, and I've gone through the process either with the ISP to deal with the speeds or, of course, dealing with the actual internet router hardware. It becomes a little bit more extenuating in that kind of circumstance, and it can be a little bit costly to deal with purchasing different type of router hardware to, kind of test out what it is that's happening. So here at home, I was not getting the speeds that I used to get. And I just thought it was the circumstance of the ISP having to throttle back or some infrastructure, that sort of thing. But then I got onto my GeekHat a little bit and I decided to build a different type of router. So I grabbed an old system that I had and installed the OPNsense router architecture. And you can see it's a bit of a handmade system here with a network card that doesn't really fit. I was able to build something that I could have a lot more control over. And in doing so, I realized I was not getting the full speed from my old router, which prompted me, do I continue using this one? It's a little bit more arduous to set up and maintain and will take a lot more power to use the electricity, cost me more to run. Do I buy another router to replace the one that I had that would maybe guarantee me the speeds? Or do I do a little bit more searching and find out, is the router that I have already still good enough and there's just some configuration issue? Well, it turned out it was a configuration issue. See, I was getting the real speeds that I should be getting when I first got the router, and most recently I wasn't getting them. So what was the issue? It turns out, with a little bit of searching, most recent update to the router firmware put on some limiting, which was causing a slower speed. A little tweak in the configuration, and I'm back up to the full speed that I should have. So why am I putting out this video? Number one, that there are always exceptions to the rule when you're trying to find out a solution to a problem. And sometimes it's just as simple as digging deeper and having the patience to try things out. Also, if you like to play around with different hardware, it's great to just do something like this and build something different. Have fun with taking some old hardware and making it useful and learning in the meantime. I hope this helps you out. Maybe you're dealing with the same situation in business or just at home. Take a little time, dig deep, find out what might be happening with your existing hardware and see if you can make it better.